Let's do a bare basics discussion about pump parts. What pump parts are there? What do you use them for? And what do you need to know about them? Let's go through the basics. First off, we have your flange. A flange is the part that goes on top of your breast into your nipple, and it's the part that pulls your nipple inside and actually gets the milk out. What do you need to know about phalanges? The main thing is that phalanges come in various sizes, all the way down to a 10 up to a 36. You will get standard sizes inside of your pump box, but it's very important that you measure your nipples to make sure that you are using the correct size. If you are not using the correct size phalange, you are leaving precious milk behind, and you also might be pumping in a lot of pain. So make sure that you're using the right phalange size. Now, there are a few different kinds of phalange sizes. This is a one-piece phalange. Everything is just all connected into one. Everything is here. You then have your two-piece phalange, which comes as a separate phalange and a separate base connector. Base connectors can come in both wide neck and narrow neck, depending on the bottle size. If you have a two-piece phalange, you go ahead and you just need to change this size, unless you particularly want to change your base connector to get a different bottle. You also have the larger phalange, which is one piece, but it also has the full suction together as well. This is an example of another base connector that the phalange connects into. Obviously, you're going to have a variety of all these different things regarding what pump you have, but I'm just showing you the bare basics, the most popular ones. Next, we have something called a backflow protector. A backflow protector is what makes a pump a closed system, and it protects the pump and your milk, and it makes sure that no milk ever goes from your breast through your tubing into the pump itself. That just makes it more sanitary and also does not break your pump. The backflow protector, which sometimes can look like this one particularly will come apart, and you have the silicone part inside. The backflow protector is usually a silicone piece that creates suction to actually work the pump. Some backflow protectors look like this. Some will look like this. You see, you take the top off. This is the backflow protector here. This will create a suction. In other pumps, this is the backflow protector. It really depends on the pump. Moving along, we have something very important called a duckbill. Majority of pumps do have this kind of duckbill. They can come in different colors, sometimes different sizes. This little thing is the engine of your pump. And if your pump is not suctioning, it's because you're missing this. I cannot tell you how many times moms will call me freaking out because something is not suctioning, only to find out that they haven't put this in. I did it myself when I was a first-time mom. Duckbill goes directly into here, and it will create suction. You see, we have duckbills over here as well. This particular brand does not have a duckbill. It's kind of connected and built into one. This phalange piece will connect onto a bottle. Bottles, again, come in different shapes and sizes depending on what the pump is and what parts you're using. This kind of backflow protector will connect directly into the back over here. Again, it obviously depends here on what you're looking at. Next, we have tubing. Tubing is the suction that goes from the pump all the way through your phalange and creates suction, pulling it out. It's the connection between the pump and the pump parts. Some tubing comes plain, and some tubing have parts that go directly into the pump. What I want you to know is that majority of these parts are able to come out, so you can connect it to a different pump if you want to, but you absolutely do not have to. You take your tubing and connect it however it is that that particular pump needs to be connected. So you just take it, and then you connect it, and then you have the other side that goes directly into the pump. Things to keep in mind regarding pump and pump parts: anything silicone needs to be replaced. Please pay attention to note how often these silicone parts need to be replaced so that you have the correct suction. Something to keep in mind when using all of these parts and pumps in general is that most of these can all be interchanged. If you're using a pump and you love the pump, but you just hate the parts for some reason, or you have to hack it for a bunch of different reasons, just note that a lot of these can all be hacked to kind of use each other. I have a lot more information in a bunch of different videos about how to hack different pumps to connect to different parts. But these are the main parts that come with pumps, so you have an understanding about what you are looking at when you open that box.